Hello everybody and welcome back to G.Parkers Arcade, where this week I am featuring another VPX pinball table here in Pinball Emporium. Again, this is not a table that I created. Matter of fact, I've never created one of these beautiful tables because I don't think I could. This is a jpsalas table, so I want to give credit where credit's due, and in the links to my video here, you will have the link to the folder that you can download, or the zip file that you're going to download to have everything you need for your media for your Pinball Emporium and all your folder structure you need. And inside of that zip file, it's a 7Z file actually. It's going to have your media file and your file structure set up straight, and it's also going to have the links in there to where you can get the direct V2S backglass and the table file itself, which are in two different websites, but nonetheless, they'll be all there for you. So let's take a look at the table this week. It is called Punchy the Clown. It's an Alvin G and Company table from 1993 is what I read on this. So let's see if we can get over here to Punchy the Clown. I'm going to show you everything that I put together in the media pack. Okay, let's back up here. I went the wrong way. Now we're getting somewhere. It never fails for me to scroll the wrong way or hit the wrong button on there. But anyway, here we go. There is your cover photo right there on the main screen. There is your table play on the main screen now, and there is your video marquee that would display on your back box. So here it is, Punchy the Clown. Let's go ahead and hit enter and start this thing. Now, I want to explain this a little different table. It's single player. It's an old table, and it's really cool. It's just plays differently. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. Now, first thing I want to show you is you see that the back glass, the back box does have the DMD displayed on it, as well as in the upper right-hand corner of the playfield, you'll see that DMD up there as well. So I'm going to go over with you again how to turn that off. Now, you'll have to look at one of my past videos to see how to make your mouse work within Pinball Emporium when you're working on this stuff. But if you haven't done that and haven't set that up to where you can do it, I'll show you another way to do that right now. So we're going to hit the F1 key. And if you can see that menu that is popped up in the center of the playfield, it's got a whole bunch of check boxes. There's two of them that need to be unchecked. It's in the lower left of the main checkbox field there, the big one at the kind of the center top. But it's show DMD display window needs to be unchecked, and use external DMD. Now, if you don't have your mouse hooked up, you know, I got my mouse hooked up to where I can get over there to it. But if you don't, you can just tab, and you'll see it moving down through there if you can see it. I know it's kind of small and sideways on my main screen, but it is moving. And I'm on now show DMD display window. I use my tab button to get there. I hit the space bar, that unchecks it. Hit the tab one more time, that is use external DMD. Hit the space bar, it unchecked it. Now just tab until you see OK. OK is lit now. Hit enter. It's going to give you this message saying that you must restart the game. Hit OK. Now, simple enough. Just escape out of the game, back into Pinball Emporium, and hopefully, now, once I restart the table, that should have all disappeared. And we'll see here when it loads. Yep, there you go. Because your score is already on the Direct B2S back glass. It's already been set up there for you by the creator, the Direct B2S back glass. So with that being said, here's the differences in the game. When you put your coin in, it accepts your coin. We got 1 credit now. But when you hit start, it's going to auto launch the ball for you. You're only going to play 1 ball, and you're getting points. But basically what you're doing, if you look at the bottom left of the play field, there are certain things to do. PUN or CHY drop targets gets a ticket. It's not filled in there how many you get. I guess that was for the person who was owned the establishment that was running the arcade to put in and set up what he wants. But anyway, you'll see here, it's just a fun little retro game, but it is definitely not like anything else you've seen. Let me go ahead and hit start. It's just fun to see it launch the ball for me. It auto launches. Now see, if it goes one of the outer left or right drains, it just shoots back out for you. See, it's going to come back out. The only place you really lose the ball is down the center. But if you hit certain things, if you look on the back glass now, on the back box, I've earned 3 tickets. This is a game that was set up in an arcade that paid kids out in tickets. And then, you wouldn't cash them in. So I'll give it one more run. I'll just put another coin in. And I'll hit the start. There we go. It launches for you. I don't know. I just saw this on the VPX site. And it's got lots of color, lots of neat sounds. Plays a little differently. It's not your standard pinball, but we've been doing a lot of that. Very simple to install. And who knows, your kids may love it. Now, if you're just going to have to go buy a roll of tickets and give those kids a ticket when they win. But anyway, I just thought it seemed interesting, colorful, and nice, and I thought it'd be a nice little change for what we've done here on the channel. So here it is. Punchy. Punchy the Clown. Might as well play till we lose it. And you can see on the bottom left of the table, the playfield, it tells you what you can hit to get tickets. Well, but how many did we get? 1,980,000. We got 20 tickets that time. Hey, it's pretty good. I think that's the best one I've done. So anyway, that's it. Let's go back here and just go over a few other things real quick. Back out to just me here and back out of Pinball Emporium because I'm flying blind when it's running. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go over here and let me just show you again. In case you're new here, it's all going to happen the same way. Here we go. You're going to download this PE, standing for Pinball Emporium, Punchy Clown, WM means with media, 7Z. When you download that, you will extract it. And there's 2 folders in there. There's actually 2 folders in a file. There's the Punchy text, which gives you some instructions in there, which you might want to look at. And it's also going to have the links to the table if you want to go download them. But most importantly, just take and grab this collections folder and this emulators folder. Now, I've got some other stuff in here. That was the original zip I downloaded and whatnot. But all you're going to get is this text file, the collections folder, and the emulators folder. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab both those folders, and then you're going to drag them over here. I'm at my C drive. Now, again, don't think that's the folder Pinball Emporium. That's C. I've said this before. I call my C drive Pinball Emporium, and that that may confuse some people, but I've got a dual drive in here, so I know which one I'm booting off of. But long story short, this is my C drive, and you can see, whoops, I went to my D, C, in C is a folder called Pinball Emporium. Ignore the Pinball Emporium old new tables. It's just where I store stuff. Pinball Emporium. Inside that should be a collections folder and an emulators folder on your system. Maybe under C, D, I don't know where you put it, but it's a Pinball Emporium folder. All you're going to do is drag and drop these two folders into Pinball Emporium. It won't hurt what's already in there. Now see, it's gonna. I've got 5 files in here: direct V2S, VPX file, and then I've got the that's in one folder, all set up the way it's supposed to land in here. I've also got the cover photo, the video marquee video, and the playfield video. So that's 5 files. It's gonna ask if I want to replace them. Sure, I can replace them. Replace the files in the destination. Doesn't hurt a thing. You're not gonna have to replace anything. And if it does say you're replacing something, that means you probably already got this game on your table. So anyway, there you go. Just drag those over and then just shut everything down and launch Pinball Emporium again. So anyway, let me come back here to me and tell you, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you like the content. I hope everybody likes this game. This isn't as fancy and frilly as a lot of the games I've done. But I do think it's cool nonetheless. I think you'll enjoy it. I enjoy it. And I've been playing it here in the office. I'm going to move it over to my V-Pin in the arcade and see what it's like on the on the V-Pins. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye now.